Welcome to S&P Knowledge Series. In this episode, let's discuss on the topic, Global Supply Chain, Uncertainties Galore. Authored by S.N. Panigrahi, Certified PMP, Authorized Training Partner, ATP, Instructor of PMI, USA, Fellow Institution of Engineers, FIA, Chartered Engineer, GST and International Business and Projects Consultant, Corporate Trainer, Mentor and Author, National Council Member, IIMM. What is supply chain? A supply chain is a chain of supplies, is the network of all the individuals, organizations, resources, activities and technology involved in the creation and supply of products or services, from the point of source to the point of consumption through a series of supplies with value creation at each stage, that is from supplier to manufacturer to distributor to wholesaler to retailer and eventually delivery to the end user or consumer. As we understood, supply chain is a complex network of supplies, and are typically structured and connected, with key supply channel partners engaged with supply and value deliveries, as shown below. Now let's understand what is supply chain management. Supply chain management (SCM) can be defined as management of the supply chains as an integrated process of acquisition and management of flow of supply of goods or services from the point of origin to the point of consumption and delivering further value-added output to the next level point of consumption, like from supplier to manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer and to final consumer, by balancing supply and demand with optimal management of resources with the objective of establishing relationships for maximizing value for mutual benefits on economically, socially and environmentally sustainable basis. This is as defined by the author S.N. Panigrahi, in his article, Value Insights into Supply Chain, published in August 2010 issue of MMR magazine of IIMM. That means supply chain management focuses on acquisition of goods or services, management of flow, 5 flows: material, information, finance, value and risk, as defined by the author, value addition at each supply point, integration of different activities, balancing supply and demand, optimal management of resources, relationships with suppliers and customers, maximizing value for mutual benefits, economical, social and environmental sustainability. Global supply chain. Global supply chains are networks of supplies across the national boundaries. Now let's understand what is global supply chain. Global supply chains are networks of supplies across the national boundaries that fuel global business. Global supply chains involve the flow of goods or services, information, finances, value and risks across the global partners who may span across multiple continents and countries. For example, if a company sources raw materials from China, manufactures the product in India and then sells it to customers in USA, it's a global supply chain. Global supply chain management is defined as management of a network of supply and distribution of goods and services throughout the global network to gain competitive advantage. Global supply chain management involves effective planning, organizing and coordinating of entire supply chain functions as an integrated whole, from global sourcing to production, distribution, logistics, managing resources and all the related activities to ensure successfully achieving business goals at global level within the given constraints. Global supply chain advantages. Global supply chains have advantages of sourcing from low-cost countries with low production costs, lower labor rates, low transactional costs, low tax incidences or other benefits, and competitive advantages which makes the businesses attractive to expand their operations and transactions globally with objective of improving their financial performances and bottom lines. Apart from cost advantages, the other benefits of global supply chains are exposures to large supplier base, wide range of supply availability with multiple options, increased competition and better negotiating power, adaptive to global trends, flexibility, ability to quickly sourcing, speed of delivery, global reach, access to creative and innovative products or services of highest standards of quality, technology, optimized inventory, opportunity for organizations to learn current trends in doing business, proactive strategy, sharing expertise and upskilling, effective production methods, innovative business practices, and optimal distribution methods as they interact and transact with multiple global suppliers, supply chain partners and service providers. Global supply chain disadvantages. Although there are many advantages of global supply chains, there are many risks, uncertainties involved, and several difficulties and complications associated with global supply transactions. Whilst engaging in global supply chains offers many benefits as discussed, global supplies involves the management of different transactions across different countries with varied regulations, wide-ranging governing practices, cultures, religions, beliefs, habits, time zones, languages as well as ethical good practice and different currencies. One has to understand, adapt, adjust, conciliate, cooperate, collaborate and make the transactions mutually benefit to all the global partners. Further, the disadvantages of global supply chain management include instability, political, economic, social and environmental instability, fluctuating exchange rates, tax, duty structures, government regulations, different customs formalities in different countries, differences in standards and regulations, language and communication barriers, time zone differences etc. Also, global supply chain transactions require expertise for planning, sourcing, negotiating contracts with special terms, difficulty of understanding country-specific regulations and restrictions, complications in understanding international transactions, arranging cross-country logistics, longer lead times, supply shortages, backlogs, bottlenecks, challenges of transportation and shipping, certain uncertainties associated with estimation of costs, challenges of dealing with unknown or strange channel partners, banking and payment complexities, coverage of risks and insurances and financial challenges etc. Supply chain disruptions due to pandemics or natural calamities may drag for longer period, which we have witnessed during COVID-19. Civil wars, Russia and Ukraine war, tensions of probable war between China and Taiwan, trade disputes, ongoing US-China Cold War, trade barriers, blockages etc. may have greater repercussions and may mute global trade, may lead to supply chain disruptions and cast doubt on the viability of many business and supply chain transactions. Having understood global supply chain pros and cons and knowing very well that future is still uncertain with COVID-19 pandemic, Russia-Ukraine war, China-Taiwan conflict, US-China Cold War, downtrend of many economies, global supply chain are challenged and confronted with risks and disruptions. Given this background, we shall discuss in the next episode, global to local, offshore to nearshore, supply chain resilience with localization. Please do not miss to watch the next video. Do you find the presentation informative and useful? If yes, then click like and also subscribe the channel for free to receive updates. Thank you. For more details contact SN Panigrahi at the below contact details.